Before we get underway with the last league match of the season, there's a little matter of a presentation to Folkestone's manager Neil Cugley, who's completed a milestone here this season. Last Wednesday was his 1000th game in charge of Folkestone Invicta Football Club, and he's going to receive a presentation from Meridian TV's Amanda Piper in recognition of that feat. Today, obviously, is the 1001st match for Neil Cugley. How many more can he go on to achieve? Certainly has expressed an interest in managing next season in the Premier Division. Folkestone, of course, already promoted. The players there lining up to pay tribute to their manager, who now enters the fray.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our manager. 1001 games today, Mr. Neil Cugley.
Well, Neil Cugley came back to Folkestone Invicta in 1997, where he joined from Ashford Town. Had a very successful spell there as well, but has done wonders here, and through the trials and tribulations of financial difficulties has formed a pretty decent side. There's the Folkestone lineup then that he presents to us today, and well, Michael Everett starts as skipper today. That's in tribute to him, because this is his final game for Folkestone Invicta. He announced his intention to retire from the club at the end of this season. On then to the subs bench, a little bit on the light side. Scott Chalmers-Stevens returns as a sub goalkeeper, but just 3 outfield players named. So Tooting and Mitcham's line up then, and well, Sol Patterson-Bonner, the skipper, has been around 1 or 2 teams, and he can always be relied upon, so he'll be directing things from the back here today. The subs bench for Tooting and Mitcham then, and they are able to name the full 5 personnel there. Well, there's the league table for what it's worth. Folkestone Invicta are already champions, as we said. They were a few weeks ago, having attained that. Just today's game to go, 111 points, pretty decent total, a long way ahead of Dorking, who are second. Tooting and Mitcham, 16th position for them, 58 points from 45. Decent side, so you have to wonder again, why are they so low? Our referee this afternoon then is Nolan Wild. It's in turn retrieved by Liam Friend, the regular skipper. Not today though. And it's Ashley Miller into the middle to Harry Smith, and he's put it away. Harry Smith, an early strike for Folkestone Invicta there. Well, nice finish. Decent ball in from Ashley Miller, and a good start made by the home side here. Let's have a look at the replay. It's in by Ashley Miller. It's controlled, and straight away, swiftly getting the shot away was Harry Smith. No chance for save for Matt Pearson in the goal. 5th minute goal then from Harry Smith. Folkestone Invicta lead by 1-0. Long run from Taiwo Adeboali. Chance here. Well, he didn't try to shoot. He put it across, and Matt Price didn't make a connection. Now here's Marcel Barrington. Got support from Matt Price, but he's going for goal himself. And he got power behind it, but a long time for Tim Roberts to get a sight on that one. Oh, and on the line and clearing it was Taiwo Adeboali. That one was creeping in. And it's Lee Hall taking it short for Serge Makofo. Back to Lee Hall. Delivered in, and that's a great spin and turn and a great goal from the skipper, Sol Patterson-Bonner. And he scored an equaliser here in the 24th minute. Well, they worked away and got their rewards, Tooting and Mitcham. They weren't going to lie down, having conceded early on. Let's have a look then at the slow-mo replay. Well, it's delivered in, and this is good skill. Perfectly executed by Sol Patterson-Bonner, and no time to react for Tim Roberts on that one. So that one coming in the 24th minute then, the skipper Sol Patterson-Bonner with the equaliser for the visitors. Oh, and Josh Vinton initially cut it out, but then was robbed by Serge Makofo when he struggled to get it under control. And the shot away there and just wide from Curtis Pikes. It's Matt Price. Curtis Pikes. Jordan Wilson. It's an early ball in, and all good technique again. He's hit the post. That's Curtis Pikes with the effort there, and so unlucky. And here's Curtis Pikes again. What can he do here? Curtis Pikes gets the shot away, but this time more towards the centre part of the goal, and Tim Roberts able to smother that one. Moments of luck can go against you. Ball delivered in. Now here's Antonio Simeone. Goes for goal, and Tim Roberts perfectly behind it. Jordan Wilson. Looking to get to the byline, and does squeeze the cross in, and it was a testing one. Tim Roberts had to be alert there, but in the end didn't get a touch, so it just bounced off the crossbar, I think, and behind. Goes for goal, Marcel Barrington. Oh, and it took a deflection and then almost landed in front of Matt Price, but didn't quite fall kindly enough for him. Oh, a strong challenge from Taiwo Adebowale. He's got Marcel Barrington outside him. Looks to find Matt Price. Well, he did get ahead to it, but didn't cause a problem for Tim Roberts with that effort. It's Lee Hall. Delivered in again, but defended away, and that's a great effort from Marcel Barrington. It's been ruled offside. Matt Newman responding. And now Curtis Pikes looking to switch the play. It's Jordan Wilson. Good run from Jordan Wilson. Can he get a shot away? No, he releases it to Matt Price. He looks for the room to shoot and can't. It's Wilson again. And this time just leaning back a little bit. No run up, just had to do it from a standing position and hit it over as a result. It's Carl Rook to Ian Draycott, letting it run. Ronnie Dolan couldn't quite take it on. But here's Scott Hurd. Headed away by Sol Patterson-Bonner. And the effort there goes well over. Bashiru Alimi challenged though before he could get it under control. And down goes Ian Draycott, and a penalty has been given by Nolan Wild. Well, there didn't seem to be an awful lot of contact there, but no doubt in the mind of referee Nolan Wild that it was a penalty. Let's have a look at the replay then. Well, there doesn't seem to be too much in that. It's a bit unfortunate there, really, is Antonio Simeone. And he's put it in the corner. Matt Pearson went the right way and almost got there. Had to go full length, but it was well directed. The penalty directed well enough to go just inside the post. And Folkestone Invicta now lead here. Here's the slow-mo. And it's an excellent penalty. But Matt Pearson will be disappointed having got across there. And I'm not sure what Tooting and Mitcham are protesting about now. Let's come back though for Invicta here with Carl Rook. Delivered in towards the goal, and Harry Smith made life difficult there. Still Harry Smith. And it's gone in from Carl Rook. It looked as though the opportunity had gone begging for a moment, and Carl Rook gets on the score sheet from the substitutes bench this afternoon.
90th minute, number 12, Carl Rook.
So the replay will be interesting. It's bouncing around there, and one or two players try to get to it. Carl Rook strikes. He struck it very sweetly indeed. That's a great strike from Carl Rook. So 3-1, well, a little bit flattering to say the least to Folkestone Invicta. Really hasn't looked that way at all. Here's Josh Vincent again. And that's gone out. And as it does so, the referee blows the final whistle, and Folkestone Invicta have won their final game of the season here against a super performance from Tooting and Mitcham, who made it very difficult indeed for Folkestone Invicta. and they played very well, did Tooting and Mitcham. Deserved to get something out of the game, but you don't always get what you deserve in football. A terrific performance nevertheless, and one of the best sides I've seen here this season in the games that we've covered down here at the Folkestone Stadium. But it's Folkestone Invicta then that end their season in fine style. What a super season it's been for them and for manager Neil Cugley. Today his 1001st game ends delightfully from his perspective in a 3-1 victory here against Tooting and Mitcham. Well, we can only speculate about next season. Whether we'll be here to cover the games depends on the style of fixtures, etc. But it's a final result here today then of Folkestone Invicta 3, Tooting and Mitcham 1.